You are?
Oh, wait, this is my job. You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us today, Matt Capati,
Hey,
Elaine Vario, and a very special guest, Frank Kappa.
What's up?
Welcome, everybody. The thoughts and opinions expressed on TKDS may not be those of TKDS. They may not even be those of the people expressing them. Y'all just say shit. Like, a lot. Anyway.
I'm here too, Tucker.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Also, Bull is in the house today. Yes. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we just say shit.
And yourself. Who are you again?
I'm Tucker!
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, thank you. And, I don't know, I'm going with that was probably everything I had to say, because I wouldn't be cut off if it was important, right? Anyway, so, welcome, and as a reward for coming, Kathryn's going to do that thing that her mom hates. Happy Mother's Day!
Yep.
Whine and Whisper Light ASMR.
All right, guys, as always, I want you to guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
Diet Coke.
Did you say Diet Coke?
A Diet Coke.
That's a really good
I
guess.
didn't hear anything.
Oh, no.
The
Here,
fizzy.
I'll drink it. I'll drink some again.
Wait, are you drinking it in a soundproof bunker in the basement?
I'm drinking it in a not soundproof bunker on the second floor.
Salsa.
Yo, you're good. How'd you do that? Alright, guys. This has never happened before, but I'm going with she got it.
Salsa?
Even though you didn't. I think that combined Diet Coke and seltzer is what I'm drinking.
Hey, way to go, Elaine.
In a bunker, in a basement. You guys got it right. So,
We're amazing.
whoa, shouter. Can I complain for a minute? I ordered grapefruit and they sent lemon.
Not even close.
How is that comparable?
Oh no, I got yours.
Seriously? Did you drink it?
Yeah, I thought we had both grapefruit. Sorry.
So, wait. You pressed lemon.
Whoa, don't yell.
No, because I hate lemon. Like, I consider this an attack on my mouth.
Oh, it's lime. Isn't it lime? I thought it was lime.
No, I love lime. This is clearly lemon, or I wouldn't be complaining so loudly.
I like lemon better than lime.
Oh, I'm a
Is it
lime.
lemon or is it just
It sounded like lemon.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounded
it
like
did sound
lemon.
like lemon. What did you say, Frank?
Is it the limoncello or just straight up lemon?
It says lemon.
Oh man.
Like sparkling water lemon, naturally essenced. Oh my god, it's
Oh,
naturally essenced. Did you
Naturally
know that it was naturally essenced?
Obviously.
I didn't know that was a verb.
Wow.
Is that a verb?
Is that
What's the
magical?
essence? What's the essence?
Sparkling water lemon, naturally essenced. It's naturally essenced lemon. What the
Wait,
shit
was that-
So it's
Was
an
that
adverb.
beverage in a Tolkien novel?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Okay, guys. So Roberto's not here, but happy belated birthday, Roberto. Happy birthday, Matt Capazzi. Happy Mother's Day, all of the moms. My mom included. She's on a boat. So instead of the weekly wrap down, let's all just everything that happened this week in the news.
It's not good news.
I'm kind of split on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case because, like, if the allegations are true, the allegations are, it's like domestic abuse is a serious thing. But on the other hand, there are some wacky, entertaining things happening. So, like, if it turns out that one of them was abusive to the other, it's kind of like there's a lot going on, and it's kind of a circus, but it's kind of a serious thing too. So I'm a little mixed up on that.
So what is the wacky circus stuff that you're talking about?
Well, like the prosecuting lawyer objecting to himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Good shit.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
Sorry.
And the witness who was vaping during the testimony and then eventually drove away during the testimony. I mean, there are some humorous moments. I'm just like, it's just like I don't know. It's just
it's human nature to make light of really dark stuff because it's hard to handle dark stuff.
True, but he's also referring to week 1, which means that there was a point at which Matt changed. Right, Matt? Is there a moment for you where you were like, I'm no longer okay with joking about this? Or were you always kind of like, I don't know about this?
No, it's just like in the last 2 days.
See? There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mean the last 2 days of testimony.
And what happened in the last 2 days to make you that way?
You have time it sinks in a little bit.
Okay.
It's been going on for, I don't know, like 2 weeks. And you're just like, well, wait a second. If there actually was harassment or assault, I mean, this might not actually be, funny. There might be some crimes here.
Oh, there's some crimes here. But as with any case that's ever before a jury, it's kind of what side you believe. Yeah. I mean, I watch Bull every week. I know how we can be swayed. I watch Bull every week. I know there is a jury science.
Well, did you know, speaking of jury science, did you know that Amber Heard's doctor was using it when she was answering to the jury?
Using it for what?
When she was answering to the jury, when she was like, here's the lawyer asking the question and I'm going to answer the question to the jury. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where she turned her face that way? Like, did you notice any of that?
I know. I haven't really watched it. I just read it. Okay. But
why wouldn't she want to talk to the jury? That's who she's supposed to tell.
No, I know, but it was noticeable because she was clearly... She's a forensic psychologist. She knows because
she's an actress.
And she's an actress. I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about her doctor. But she also did it. She's also talking to the jury because all Amber Heard needs to do is convince one person on that jury that she's not
fucked up.
I think they're gonna zero out each other. They're gonna convince the jury that both of them are bad and neither one of them are gonna get anything. And that will happen. That can happen.
I don't know. I think he'll at least get his way to get back into showbiz. No, I don't even talk about money. I'm just get his name back. That's his name back. That's almost more important.
It's kind of bizarre. Like on the way to the courthouse, Johnny Depp's SUV is driving by people and he's giving them high fives. And now because of the court case, there's a petition to get Johnny Depp into Pirates 6. So his popularity is
right.
Oddly,
well,
it's helping,
that's the whole reason he's suing her.
Yeah. Huh.
That's really the whole reason, because she took away a little bit of his livelihood. People thought she was a wife beater.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
about the money ultimately, and I think he's even said that it's not about the money. I don't even think she has the money. Like her net worth is like maybe less than 10 million, so there's no way she's gonna produce this. So it's not about the money, but it is helping his image. So it's working.
Exactly.
I don't.
It's getting what he wants.
There's the
defamation. That's it. The defamation thing. That's it.
There's like the court, and then there's the court of public opinion. And I think like the court of public opinion is pro Depp. You know, a lot of people are on Depp's side.
Totally.
Yeah, but he is a monster.
Potentially,
He
allegedly.
did do these things.
No, you don't
No,
know
I
that
don't
he
know.
did.
I
Because
don't
he's
think he's a
sitting there
monster.
laughing as she's saying it. So, like, if he did these things and he's laughing, then he's a disgusting, ugly monster. And I can't believe that of the man who
That's
adopted
what
the one-eyed
disgusting-
golden-eye horse from fucking Sleepy Hollow. No, I'm sorry.
That's what narcissist, disgusting monsters do.
They adopt one-eyed horses.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's done some good things. He's helped the natives. He's done some things.
Children love him. He goes
Yep.
to hospitals just to help. Like, I mean, maybe
No,
that
but
is what
this isn't
narcissists
about-
do. Like, Gacy
This
did
isn't
it.
about that. This is about what happened behind closed doors with her.
Yes, this is what that's
I
about.
think no, but he was happily married. She stole him away from his not happily married,
well,
married, but
palimoned
palimony.
or whatever.
And
it's called.
yeah, whatever. Yes, whatever they call it. Whatever. They were living together enough and had kids. And she also was just hitting on the really good wrestler guy. What's his name? Mimosa.
Oh, Jason Momoa? He's not a wrestler. He's just
Yeah.
hot.
Isn't he real? Isn't he related to a wrestler?
Nothing
Oh, the Aquaman guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he is. I think he is.
It's
Either way,
alleged
he
that
said
she like hooks up with everybody, but who knows if it's true?
yeah. Well, he said it almost ruined his marriage.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, but he messed around with a woman on the day after they were wed.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
See,
What?
like,
Where'd you get that out? The Inquirer? This seems a little
no.
bit...
She said it in her testimony. She said it on the stand.
Oh, I don't
under
believe
oath.
anything she says.
That's the whole thing. Because somebody else,
I can't believe her.
I heard say something like, "Well, you don't know. That could literally be just Vanessa Paradis. Like he could just be. She could be talking about his ex, not wife, but wife, and they could have been talking about kid stuff, and not him sleeping with somebody on the day after the wedding. Who knows?" I'd like to think he's not a cheating pig who would sleep with somebody that.
Yeah, because he wanted that wife since he was 8 years old or something.
What?
So mad. He fell in love with his wife when she was on the Cosby Show. What was
You're
she
talking
on?
about Momoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe what he said, and if he said she's a piece of shit, then I kind of believe him.
See, that's what
I
I'm
just
hearing.
do.
Like a lot of famous people
Yeah.
are saying that she's a piece of shit, narcissist, sociopath,
Both
psycho.
of them are. Both of them are.
Nobody says that
They're
about him,
the-
though.
Not necessarily. Nobody says that about him. He's supposed to be the nicest guy in the world too, and he was
they
in love
don't-
with his wife. I know, but see, you're choosing what you want to believe because you want to give both sides the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes an apple's just an apple. He's bad. He's a bad apple.
I do find
But
it
she's a bad
interesting
apple.
that we're all willing to believe that she shit the bed, but we're not willing to believe any of her allegations. Like we're not.
Yeah.
So it's
No, apparently he shit the bed too.
well, that's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say that he was like falling asleep in his own sick or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Yeah.
her.
That's after the
Yeah.
fact.
I'm being kind of lazy because I've just been like, I watched like Johnny Depp's testimony, and it was kind of funny. And I was watching all the amusing stuff going on, and then when Amber Heard is testifying, it's just a whole other thing, and it's like it's taken me a little bit to kind of, readjust and just see like that side of the story, and like, is she lying? Is she not lying? Because if she isn't, then this isn't a simple. This case isn't simple. But also the trial is about the article that Amber Heard was involved with that might have ruined Johnny Depp's career. So they're mentioning all this domestic abuse and stuff, and that. But Johnny won't be punished for that. The focus of this trial is the effect of the article on Johnny Depp's career. So it's kind of strange.
Does anybody else like watch it and look for the body language we all know about from watching too many Law and Order shows?
But hold on, before we go on to body language, shit.
I
what
think
did you
she looks like a
just
liar.
Fucking
Sorry.
damn! I was gonna
I'm
respond to what
sorry.
you said too. God damn it, Matt! What did you just
Go
say?
back, Matt.
I said that the trial is about the articles.
Right. Okay.
effect.
I remember now. So yeah, the reason for the domestic assault stuff is because the article was about domestic assault. So that's why they have to
just to back it up?
prove either it did
Yeah.
or didn't happen. So you can't. It either is. I forget. I think it's libel if it's written or slander, whatever.
No.
You have to prove that it's false. So that's why there is his team saying she was the aggressor, and her team, whoever she has lined up, will be saying that he was the aggressor, he was the problem. So all of the things that she wrote in the article, she needs to prove true. So that's why they're talking about it. She's also claiming PTSD from the abuse, from the relationship. So all the more reason that she needs to make clear that it happened, that it was a problem, things like that. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And I am watching body language. I'm watching body language with all of it. And I'm also watching the body language between him and his lawyer. Which is...
I think Johnny Depp eating gummy bears is huge. I mean, that's a sign. That's like...
Are they good gummy bears?
I think if they're good gummy bears, that shows that he's confident. But if they're like 2 weeks old, he's not so confident.
Okay, now,
Well,
what about
10 milligrams,
twist?
they're cool. 50 milligrams, not so cool.
What about this twist?
Yeah.
What if those gummy bears are something he's addicted to, and they are the gummy bears that give you the shits? It would prove Amber Heard's case.
Yeah.
She's the one who got him
Gummy bears
addicted.
Give me the shits.
What'd you say?
Harbo gummy bears gives me the shit. That's
You
no
heard
shit.
it here.
Unintended.
Yeah.
I don't eat them. I eat the all natural ones.
But before we and I think we've exhausted this, but there are some like very interesting things changed this week. I think when Amber Heard came up, there are still some interesting points. Like I don't know what's going to happen with this Kate Moss thing, but did you see his lawyers kind of do like a fist bump?
No.
Yeah, she said, okay, so this woman, now, I think Amber Heard's a fucking liar, and I think everything she says is goddamn bullshit. And I think it, one, because I want to think it, and that's terrible, and I feel bad about that, because I love Johnny Depp, and that's bad. I get it. But I also think it because I think it. I think it because of her fucking body language. I think it because of her fucking face. I think it because of everything people are saying about her, and I feel bad about it because I don't know.
She's got them dead eyes like a shark. Dead eyes. She's always going forward.
And she's a former hunter from Texas. Who trusts those people? You know what I mean?
Easy.
Yeah, you know those hunters from Texas, man.
Also, out of all that bullshit she's doing and saying, there's got to be some truth in there.
Yeah,
he
she'd be
has cocaine,
crazy as a
giant
loon.
jar of cocaine. I believe that.
Oh yeah,
And that
so he
being
has a
said,
So, she
Like,
jealous?
So if you were to believe her, like Johnny Depp is on an airplane and then he's like, "Hey stewardess, do you want to do some MDMA?" And she's like, "No, I can't. I'll lose my job." And he's like, "I'm Johnny Depp. Do some MDMA." And she's like, "Well, when you put it that way, you're right." And then the stewardess is like, "Hey guys, I'm on MDMA. Can I sit on your armrest?" And like, "Whoa, get away from us, MDMA stewardess. Be a professional." That doesn't fucking make sense. That's head fuckery, and I just don't expect that from Johnny Depp. I don't know. Maybe he is a head fucking asshole, but like it doesn't make sense.
I think that was on a private jet.
They still have stewardesses.
Still, it doesn't
They
make
still
sense
have
to be like,
stewardess.
"Hey, do this MDMA," and then when you start acting like you're on MDMA, you're like, "Get away from us!" Like this is the guy that like has everybody living in his penthouses. It doesn't make sense. Like that head fuckery.
Yeah, that's a party foul.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. Like the things that she says seem like word salad. It's circular. It doesn't make sense. Like it's not. If you follow it, it's not logical. Like I think she's lying.
It sounds like she wrote it.
Like
It sounds like she wrote it. Yeah, she wrote. It sounds like she memorized it to me. I don't know. It just doesn't sound. It doesn't sound real.
Even if there's some lies in there, there's some truth in there.
Well, I
And
hope
if
you didn't.
She is dramatic. We all know that.
That's
You can cut
exaggeration
all- you
times a
can cut-
million.
You
And
can
I
trim
feel
all the
bad
dramatics
saying
off.
that. Dramatic, because it's such a bad thing to say, like, oh, you're dramatic. Like, well, yeah, it's fucking dramatic. It's a dramatic thing. I'm gonna be dramatic.
Okay, all the acting then.
No,
You cut
I'm
all the
agreeing with you.
acting
But
away.
You know, when they make anyone in this court case take the oath, they should also make them promise not to act. You know, it's just like, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And do you promise, I realize you're an actor and
Turn it off.
I realize you dedicated yourself to that, but not today. No acting.
turn it off, so help you God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because all the world's a stage and we are merely players.
That's true.
Oh.
I mean, Johnny Depp's team said that Amber Heard was going to put on the performance of her life. You know,
They are billing it as that. Did you see her snorting something? I don't know.
No, but I read about that. I'm going to go back and see the video.
She does this. She looks down. She's got a napkin. She brings the napkin up. She puts it to her nose. She does like a this, where it looks like she's pushing the one nostril or something.
You
Very
really think
strange.
she's going to do that? You really think she's going to do that on?
If you're a drug, you think you're fooling people. Believe
that's
me, I've
body
been around
language.
them.
That's body language 101 right there. I mean, that when you blow your nose, that means, oh man, we're gonna win this. Oh, we're totally gonna win this.
No, she totally could have been blowing like a snot rocket into a tissue, but she also could have been like inhaling menthol to make herself cry or fucking snorting cocaine. Like, I don't know if she's a brazen psychopath the way people say she is.
This
You
is
got
our
it, you
argument.
got-
This
these
is
are
our
a couple-
argument every day, you guys.
All right,
Every
all right.
day.
Well,
Only because you
I
fight
have the
me.
same. I had the same kind of arguments about different things, but I know exactly how you feel because sometimes there are other options. And
No,
there are
they
other
caught,
options.
they caught her in a lie with the makeup that she said she was using because it wasn't even made yet. So that kind of hurts her
Yes.
credibility.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of was the first time. The
And
first lie they found
If
out.
you look at any pictures of her after she was like walking over broken glass after she was assaulted with the bottle, there's no scratches on her body. She's wearing like no socks in her shoes. Meanwhile, like Johnny Depp has a bandage over his hands because he was actually wounded, and there's images and pictures, and like this girl documents everything, but there's not a single image of her in any way actually harmed. She says there's blood in her hair. There's no pictures of blood in her hair. That hair was ripped out. There's just pictures of hair on the ground. Like, maybe this is real evidence stuff, but like if there's blood in your hair, where are the fucking pictures? You have pictures of everything. But also like maybe she wasn't thinking of taking pictures. Like, that happens.
And there was one video of Johnny Depp like drunk out of his mind in the kitchen, like breaking cabinets and stuff. And I kind of got the feeling that Amber was just like, oh, let me get a video of him drunk. You know, just like I know he's gonna act like a fool, you know, when he's really drunk. So I think she was kind of, that was insurance. She was kind of keeping something on the side, like maybe for later this might be, this might come in handy.
And that's actually what like the doctor said, that she's an instigator, that she would do things like that. He suggested it, that she would set him up. Like that picture with the ice cream was a setup. She's like, here, hold my ice cream, knowing that he's falling asleep, and then he does it. So that thing with the kitchen cabinet, supposedly, and I don't know, I have tried to look into this, I don't know if it's true, but supposedly he was angry about something else, specifically his mother passing away earlier that morning. Now, I don't know if that's actually the day that he found out about his mother passing away. But I believe that he was clearly mad about something, and she tried to make it like they were having a fight.
Yeah.
The dialogue doesn't make sense. It's clearly unless that girl just always sounds insincere as a human being, and people are misreading her.
I think she was just showing what kind of, personality or multiple personality he has. I don't think she was trying to show that as a fight.
He does destroy property. That's a thing that he does. He does, and that's fucking abusive. He also abused the shit out. He destroyed her closet. Like, even his team said that he destroyed her closet. So that's crazy. I don't know that he cut up her silk nightgowns and put meat in it, but if he did, that's fucking insane. And troublesome. What were you saying, Elaine?
I'm at a gasp. I have no idea.
Oh, I just took the wind out of your sails.
Whoa! I didn't know he cut up her clothes. But then I was thinking of all the people that do that to their boyfriends, and then I was like, well, I never did that to a boyfriend. Did you ever do that to a boyfriend?
Cut their clothing?
Yeah. People do that, or bleach their clothing, or light their stuff on fire. I never was that mad.
I don't think I destroyed
Be
property
careful.
until after after they left, and I wanted I dated a guy that had a lot of black t-shirts, and after he left, I cut up his t-shirts to do art with that, to try, you know what I mean, those cool t-shirt things that people do. I was like,
Yeah,
he's
they're
got a lot of
bleach-
black t-shirts. I'll try this
Yeah,
shit.
you could do the
I
bleach
wasn't
thing
good
on
at
black
it.
t-shirts. Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
wasn't
you
like
could
to
do- it's
destroy
almost
his
like tie-dye.
property. It was like he left me his treasure trove of just black Hanes. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking get
Well, he's
creative
like
with this
too
shit.
lazy, you know?
Yeah.
Too lazy. I could get one of the black t-shirts. It was nothing that meant anything.
But in middle school or high school, I didn't throw, but I placed, but it looked like I threw my boyfriend's stuff out a window. So
I love that
was
in the
being
movies.
dramatic.
I mean,
Yeah, I was just being a dramatic little kid.
looks good in the movies. I mean.
But before we move on from the Johnny Depp thing, I do want to mention we're losing abortion rights. What the fuck is going on? Is this all just like a big?
That's what I've been
what the
fucking
fuck?
all over this month. I've been passing around a video that explains the history of abortion. Alyssa Milano did it. It's on. She tweeted it, I think, a couple months ago, and it's now gaining speed, especially now that I've been putting it on all my women's pages, all my friendly progressive pages. Anyone I think that might listen to the message and realize that it's not really about babies, it's about rights, and Roe versus Wade is really about our privacy.
It's also a
so they can
domestic
get
supply
into-
of infants. But go on.
Yeah, right. And it's a way to keep people down. And if you're rich, you can have one anyway. That's not even it's even older than that. When it went into effect. Just watch. I put the video on our page. It's just really informative, and it's even making men understand that it's just they're trying to tie up the women because they're scared of us. I really think they're trying to take away our rights because we're scary.
Yeah.
We think long term.
That's really surprising that's happening with a Democratic president. I mean, that just seems strange. I would picture that maybe with a Republican president, but that's really weird that that's happening now.
But it's not
Yeah,
the
well,
president. it's SCOTUS. That's the
It's
problem.
up to every state. Every state has their.
It's the Senate,
Not
it's
up
the
to-
majority, it's the Congress, it's old white men saying, "Wait a minute, women are getting too powerful." These are. I don't
But it's
understand
also
how
the,
half of.
pigs that the last legislation put into the Supreme Court that could be a problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the main things. That's the problem. All right. I can't. It's just I'll send the video. It's just we'll talk about it next week because it's worth
Wait,
talking about.
is it going to the Supreme Court?
That's what leaked.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
what's
it's
gonna.
at
That's
that level. That's the scary part.
They're ready to pass it, and the only way it won't pass is if it goes to the
And I
House, and if it goes to the House.
But the reason it leaked is actually more troubling than the fact that it's even happening because it wasn't even. It didn't leak because good people.
No. See, that's what the way the media spun
not
it
true?
with
Okay.
leaked. No, leaked. It's not leaked. How about it was discovered? It's the way they write it in the news. Even it wasn't leaked as a negative connotation, like Wikipedia. What the Wikipedia guy? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
No.
Where's my? I need
Snopes.
CC. Anyway, it's the way the media is spinning it. It really is like reporting something that's heinous that they would even think of doing this behind closed doors. That's why it's not leaked. It's discovered. It's exposed.
No, but
Let's put some positive.
to them, it is leaked because they're mad about the information getting out, and that's the scary thing.
Right.
Well,
Of course they are. It's that's the scary thing that they would even think they should get away with this. That this is a good thing. It's all how they're spinning it to the general public. Everyone's going leaked. It's not leaked. It's exposed. It's a good thing. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Speaking of good things, time for
some happy animal news.
Lifting animal news with Elaine Vario. Yes.
Oh shit, we're in trouble now. Okay. The first one really isn't a happy. These are
Great.
it's not really. Well, unless you're a rat, okay? Because basically, it's a title, okay? It's just a title. But the rate of New York rats emerging from the pandemic, how did it go? And basically, they're growing by like 60% more sightings. But it's because the numbers started to go down when everybody went inside. Then when people started eating outside, they found a new place and they've expanded their population. So if you're a rat, it's a good thing. If you're a New Yorker and you don't like rats, not so much. But I kind of thought it was uplifting just that they were not being all killed by, falcons.
Falcons in New York. The biggest killer of rats in New York.
No, but they put falcons in New York to kill them. You know that, right? The peregrine falcons, and where they watch their nests. It's a big deal, and that's why they put to kill them and pigeons. But that's a whole nother thing. We're fucking with Mother Nature there. All right, right? That's fucking
insane.
With Mother Nature.
I didn't know that was a thing, but that is pretty crazy.
Look, yeah, well, they put falcons in the city to try to bring down the pests numbers. Okay, how about
That's
some
like
good news?
having a bodega cat, but it's like having a city falcon.
Yeah, it's a city falcon.
So we have bodega cats and city falcons. I like that. I mean, I'm upset by it, but I like it. Like I'm torn. I'm torn.
And I still feed the pigeons.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we got? Okay. They found what is this? A 4-year-old. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
Yes.
If
you're playing our drinking game at home, take a sip.
I can't read my own handwriting. Okay, a one-eyed cat was missing for 5 years. He shows up offshore on an oil rig, so they don't know how he got there. But spoiler alert: his name was Dexter when he lived in his house, and the people on the oil rig called him One-Eyed Joe.
Oh my goodness.
So he's got 2 spoiler names, and he was
Double
found.
spoiler.
Double spoiler alert. And he had what do you call it? His chip was up to date, so that's how they got him home. But they still don't know how he got on an oil rig.
When did he lose his eye?
It might be like Mr. Cute. They don't know. And they didn't go into details. He was already. They fed a one-eyed. It started out as a one-eyed cat, so I guess everybody knew about it. It wasn't.
Oh.
He could do the pirate thing, get an eye patch. He was on a boat.
A parrot with a patch on a pirate with a patch. Would that? Yeah. That could work. All right. I had a video. I'm going to put them all up on the page later, but I had a video of a parrot who falls in love with his owner's puppy. Spoiler alert: the puppy's name is Copper, and the parrot who keeps saying "I love you," chasing him around the house saying "I love you, I love you, I love you" every chance he gets, is named Sweet Pea. So Sweet Pea is in love with Cooper. Okay. And the last one is it's another video. It'll be on the website. Spoiler alert: dog's name is Flossie. It's a little tiny dog, and he got stuck in a hole, and they show us them digging him out, and he's all happy. So I don't know how long he was there. I think it was a couple days. That's why I said I didn't write down everything I was supposed to write down. I read the stories. I'm a horrible reporter.
You could literally just read what we send you in the group chat. Like just read the headlines. That's it. That's all
I've done that, but I like mine, and it'd have to put up the chat. I like what strikes my fancy. All right, I did it 1 week for you that way. I'll do it like every other week. Let's because you put really sad stories up.
Like what?
I don't know, but they're always sad. I always try to find out the animal's name and that they're saved at the end. I want the happy ending. That's what I want. Yeah.
I think my sad stories sometimes are happier than you realize.
No, I probably do. I just with something that just hits my fancy. I don't know. The one-eyed cat was a really good story.
That's bizarre.
He was missing
That's bizarre how it showed up in an oil tanker.
Yeah, it's an offshore oil rig.
What a little tough
5
boy.
years.
Was it a boy?
Dexter and One-Eyed Joe.
Yeah, that was a boy. A little tough boy.
Was the parrot from the other story on the cat's shoulder?
No, I think he just runs around the floor chasing him, saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you."
There needs to be crossover with these animal news stories. I want to watch that buddy comedy of like.
Oh yeah. Send you the video.
Yeah.
I should have. I had to learn how to do that. I'll do that. I'll try. I could send it in like a text or something, and you could eat it from there.
What?
I'll figure a way. I'll attach it to something, an email, something, send it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just saying that they should do a sitcom with the cat and the
I thought you
bird.
wanted to see the video of the. Yeah, I wanted to send you the video. I love the duck video. Everybody following Duckalicious, whatever his name is. There's a duck guy on Instagram. I just love to hear that duck run across the floor. Every time I hear it in whatever room, whatever story, whatever video it is, it's my favorite video. I don't know why.
What
It's
else
a really
is a
good
good
noise.
noise? Please welcome Frank Zappa.
Well, thank you very much. All right, this is pretty exciting because we're embarking on, essentially the new Kathryn Dunn show, so I can play songs that I've played before. So I'm going to play this one called Radio, just because it's been a weird week, and this is a song that is about if you've had a bad week. This can, that's what kind of this is about. But so here we go. When the radio's coming through for me, the department store knows just what I need. When the raindrops move a little farther apart, leaving room for me to walk between. When they air the episode I missed, reruns know better where I've been. The story told is what I need to hear. The parables never seem so clear. Well, I've been busy, life's been hectic, I've been searching, always looking in the wrong place for those little things, and you are pulling me back. When the records never seem to end, and my favorite bands feel like my old friends. A long drive singing songs with her, hours turn to minutes and we're there. Well, I've been busy, life's been hectic, I've been so searching. Oh, I guess I'd rather not say it's little things that are pulling me back, pulling me back. I've been lost, I've been lonely, I've been away, so searching, always looking in the wrong place. But it's the little things that keep finding me.
Woohoo!